Okay, containers are here, which I'm happy, and supplies. I can't show you supplies, but we got some containers here. Anyway, I'm going to be removing the hold on for a minute. Take my computer act right. Let me get at the same time. I'm going to be removing the Colossus. There's a reason why. Because you may be incorporating that for companies only. As for like apartment complexes, um, more like restaurants, stuff like that. And prices are going to be changing on it too also. So, we found out today that those 250-inch black screens I got in the back can sell easily for $7,000 a piece. Number one, it's black technology. Number two, it does stuff that other screens can't do within the day. And now I'm finding out that that technology can be incorporated in so many different ways, especially the size that they are. And I got companies that are interested in that technology for using it for business purposes. So they're going to be removed today off the site. Besides, I'm not going to be doing them anyway because of the seasons and all, but yeah, that's what I just found out. I told you technology would develop over here. Again, don't have a screen that big in their back. Business plans popping off all Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi off. Wi-Fi just has issues there. Let's remove our Wi-Fi. Let me see. Like I said, I got some business plans I'm setting up to the next state that I'm moving into. And there are some requirements about these massive screens we have. And they want to be able to use these screens for all different kinds of events and shows and stuff like that. And I'm finding out, well, I should have known this a long time ago because most screens that are set up outside are white screens. The fact that these screens can fire up a little earlier than most screens. And these are tested products. I'm looking at $7,000 for 250. Now, for you naysayers at the end of the day, you sit there and say, oh, you shouldn't be able to. Your stuff is not tested. Understand that? You can't even get past the microblend, so don't even start. I'll get tired of you guys at the end of the day. Complaining and whining about stuff you can't even complete yet. Get past that microblend, then go through a couple 18 certified screens, and then maybe you can present your technology to companies, showing that instead of them spending $5,000 for a screen, that's a screen you can beat at the end of the day. So they're interested in the technology that we have. I don't even know why you even complain to begin with. You don't even have a 250-inch screen on display, not alone not enough venues. Oh, good goodness. That's usually we get a lot of our business from, is that giant 250 sitting in the backyard. I get the naysayers will come on, start crying and whining about how this and how that. The first thing is first, you don't even buy our products to begin with, so I don't know what you're crying about. And second, you got that microblend to get through. And again, I've already ordered mine already. Mine will be here tomorrow because if I ordered it earlier in the day, I would have it now. I need it for some test demonstrations. got 6 days to do more. We got a whole bunch of the 2.0s that sold out. Thank you so much. We appreciate the orders. We appreciate the support. So we are going to be removing the Colossals because they have other things we want to do with those screens. Now, once we establish one of these, I'm not going to say too much about it because we can't say too much about it. It's a shame we can't. We have individuals that are extremely jealous of what we do, and it's a sad thing at the end of the day. But for us, again, we do a lot of business offline. So once we display one of these 250-inch monsters, I'm not going to tell you where it's going to be displayed at. This is going to push the others to go in the same direction of having the same screen in their establishment. This is a portable 250-inch screen, fully weatherproof. We got one sitting in the backyard right now. And I think we're going to engineer a stronger, the technology underneath of it is pretty good. This is going to allow the screen to take on a lot more punishment. All right, so taking out care of our customers right now with the 2.0. There's the back labels I'm cutting out right now as I'm talking. Our customers taken care of. And thank you so much, as I said again, for the amazing support. We really appreciate it. Happy we got the containers in. So everybody is taken care of. Now, I like these labels right here, but I got a friend of mine. She's a graphic designer. She does all that cool stuff. And she wants to design me some professional looking labels. So I'll let her take what we have here, see what she can do with it. Would it be? Okay, I know what that is. All right, that's done right there. Let's get another one done. So, Instagram, thank you so much. Much appreciated. We posted our football sale in there, up to 5,058 likes. Instagram is a little interesting. We got more. I don't understand that works. I got more subscribers here on YouTube, and our numbers are like, they're okay. But Instagram, I got like 240 something, and man, I hit like 12,000, something like 5,000. Easy over there. Very easy. As a matter of fact, we made sales through Instagram. We got a store in Instagram. That's where the company came in and bought the paint for the 3D mapping applications. They were actually from Instagram. It's actually working. That's cool. There you go. Now you see all that nonsense that we have to go through on trying to get other great products to do basic demonstrations, a basic demonstration on the microblend. This is the reason why we developed a 2.0. That's the purpose of a 2.0. The purpose of a 2.0 is to have a professional, tested product on the market that the customers can have without being gouged and have their money taken from them for a product that doesn't even have any testing at the end of the day. That's the whole purpose of a 2.0. That's why we designed it. So that way the customer can have a real screen at the end of the day that actually works. Not something stuck in a dark environment with a high-end projector trying to boost it to do something that, again, if you use it on your projector's not going to do the same thing. If they can't pass a basic test of microblend at the end of the day, then again, why are you buying it? If you're going to sit there and say, well, I buy it for the support of what? Support of someone who's robbing you at the end of the day? If that's the case, you might just leave your door open and leave your keys in your car. Say, put a sign out there, take my stuff. No test demonstrations whatsoever. So that's the whole reason why we developed this, because I got tired of looking at these fake freaking demonstrations of people saying, oh, my screen paint, blah, blah, blah. Your screen paint isn't jack. You can't even pass the test demonstrations under 2.0. And we beat that. We're about to beat that again today. We got to do a demonstration on, we got to do a batch number today. So we're going to knock that out again for fun. So that's the reason why they don't get it in the day. And at that, they're charging all that money for a house paint. Can't even pass a basic test like microblend. If you're afraid to do the microblend test, then how in the world are you going to complete a 3-hour-long demonstration test of 2.0? Because you do know it's a little rougher than basically the microblend. Dark environments and our environments. Had somebody we were talking about that a couple of minutes ago. They were like, how in the freak are they going to do the test under the 2.0 basic test demonstrations and they can't get past microblend? Should have been had that test done. Ain't no excuses. Mine, that's my second time submitting that information to them. Gave that to them 5 days ago. Should have been had that done. If they don't have that done already, that tells you right there from the door. There is a problem. Houston, we got a problem. Yet when you Google microblend, slip silver, all you see is us popping up. Test demonstration after test demonstration. So that's the reason why 2.0 was designed, for that dumb nonsense. And charge all that money, you can't do a basic test. That tells you right there that another product needs to come out with much better results. If anybody wants to sit there and argue about, oh, your product, we got 2 customers that came, well, a customer came up and showed up the white levels on it. And then the fact that we can do microblend all day long with no problem, and he can't do that, clearly shows the demonstration he did was a fraud. How can you not do that demonstration and that product can do it easily? We don't match it. Not even in the white levels. All right, we're good here. This is all taken care of for customers. So that's the whole purpose. They're charging way too much money. It's a great product. Do you have any idea how old gray screen paint products are, how long they've been out? Go back to my YouTube channel, the Digital and Crystal Screen Paint. You want to see how old it is? 9 years back, 10 years back. What's the difference between your product? You got to show me this, that you want that kind of money for a gray screen paint. What's it doing? Absolutely nothing. Anybody wants to sit there and ask, what does a 2.0 do? Go to my website, look up the product, see that link below that says test demonstrations, click on it. Yep, and you'll see that product is tested. This is the second batch number we're doing today on the product. Ran out tell you something. When we made gray screen paint back in 9 years ago, that crap didn't even exist. Those fake pony demonstrations didn't exist. When people talked about something, they backed it up. You got these cartoons coming out. Stupid. Freaking, I don't know what the heck they're doing. I don't know what the other one's doing at the end of the day. Clearly. You want to sit there and explain to somebody that white projection screens, motorized projection screens have printed on borders. Really? Like, seriously? They've been doing that since 1.1 aspect ratio on 35 millimeter film. They've been doing it that far back. Before you had all this technology we had now, 35 millimeter reel-to-reel film screens were 1.1 aspect ratio. They were printed on. And that was for not a motorized, that's for the one that has the stand that pulls out on the bottom and you pull the screen up and it latches on the top. Yes, for those. They've been putting them on since then. So you're just now figuring that one out. You've been under a rock too long. But we're trying to make it sound like it's a big thing. It's nothing. They've been doing that since day one. I've never seen a motorized projection screen or even manual where they've actually had real velvet on them. Never seen one. They'll make them. They'll jam the motor out. If you paint the screen 5th time, it makes it slightly brighter. Oh, please prove that theory. I would love to see that one. Go pick yourself up a game gun. Let me see how that one works. That's not true. It's not going to happen. Where's the proof? You can't back it up. My personal favorite was that a gray screen can produce the same contrast levels as a black screen. Are you kidding me? That, at the end of the day, that light bright stuff can't even produce the same thing as a black diamond. No, that's fake. And then they use that high-end projector with the 2 million to 1 contrast in a dark environment, as you're seeing, to try to fool people and make them believe that they're seeing something that they're not. It's almost as stupid as those projectors that say that you get actual 4K. That's a load of crap. The Valve projectors, you know what I'm talking about. That claim that they're getting that you're getting 4K. If you stare hard enough, you're getting. I had an argument with somebody on a Facebook forum site. Came in with that projector talking about that nonsense. You can get a 150-inch screen and true 4K. How's it true 4K when you're not even native 4K? How does that even work? Oh, so the pixels are compressing, giving you more tighter, more brighter image, and that's what's giving you the 4K. It's not 4K. It's not actually native 4K. You think about it. And then you got a bit of a problem there. How in the world are you going to do a max out of a 150-inch screen and have enough pixels to basically expand the screen at the same time? So you have to tighten and expand at the same time. How does that even work? You'll run out of pixels. If you got a generator in there that's actually generating pixels, I would love to see that one right there. That'd be pretty cool. We got another one of these? How are we missing one? We got to print one out. We're missing one of the witching ones. We need, not missing one, we're actually don't have. No, we're going to have to print another one out. So, I don't know. I don't get that one at all, period. That doesn't make any sense to me. Either you have 4K or you don't have 4K. That's how it works. Now, the one fellow, I kind of caught on what he was doing. At first, I didn't see it at first, but I kind of caught on what he was doing. That's the one that took the P2 projector and hit the wall with it, and it came up completely washed out. And do that one an apology, because I finally figured out what he was doing. Because in the demonstration, if you look for the P2, they faked that demonstration too also. And the reason why is because that was digitally displayed into the wall, which I should have seen that coming from the door. So you're not really actually seeing the real projector and display in that demonstration. And this projector is supposed to have a 2,000,000 to 1 contrast ratio, but if you hit the wall with that, you're not going to get that. Won't even see it. That's what happened in the image. It didn't even pull up the contrast level. It didn't even pull up in the menu because you have to have a certain color screen in order to pull that up. The screen has to be a contrast screen to do it. But people think for some reason if they get that projector, they're going to be able to pull up these heavy black levels. That's not going to happen. Nope. Not getting that done today. Why don't you see what you see? Look at that. All right, so everybody good to go. Hopefully this week I can get a chance to work on my exotics. I haven't had a chance to work on any of my exotics, I'll at least get some of them done. So that would be nice. Let's see. We got 3 of these going. Oh yeah, we got 3 of these going, that's why. We have, I was wondering why we can have more. We got 3 of these going out. This is the person ordered a share package, a share bundle. The share bundle is where you get 3 of these for $90. Now, as for people that are on eBay with their own great products, I really don't care about what they have and what they make over there, because that's, quite frankly, none of my business, because they're not over there lying at the end of the day. And I've actually had a couple more here already that do exactly what they said they do. They're not on there making false accusations that their products pull a 100% contrast level, and then got this image in the dark trying to fool people. These are big riding into the river going through one night. Well, these are done. These are done. These are done. Okay, cool. That micro pen is nice, I tell you. A nice color to it. I think I'll make that light rise anymore. Alright, so they ordered 3. That's 3. Alright. Yeah, because that's 3 and 2. That's what they ordered, and then they ordered this one over here. I'm going to put the phone then. Now see, all that effort to try to make the product. I've seen the video of them trying to say we can make the same thing. You can't make jack. You can't even make your own screen paint right. You're matching house paint. How are you gonna make somebody else's at the end of the day? You can't even make your own right. Now I'm we're talking about this fellow named by Jamie, who calls himself making these mixes, and the mixes at the end of the day are absolutely horrible. But every time we make a new product, he calls himself trying to make it. Have you done any of the tests? Because you can't pass the test yourself. We put them out as challenges. So see all those containers popping off right now, and we got more coming through? Those are people that are buying the product. You know why? Because at the end of the day, they know that Mr. Bird tests his stuff at the Mr. Bird does serious test demonstrations, and I can display my screens in a fully lit environment when you're sitting in the dark with lights pushing out on the side of your screen. Demonstrations we just did today with my screen sitting up there, open window, plenty of light pushing in at about 9 o'clock in the morning, overhead screen on from the side, no problem whatsoever. But again, you guys are still stuck in this dark environment. So that's where your credibility comes from, what you can do with your product at the end of the day. And it's not much. So again, anything you try to mix up and make, if you can't even make your own stuff right and it's not even tested right, who's going to believe you can make our stuff? You're never going to understand that one. You're not making jack. Can't even make your own stuff right. Worrying about trying to make my product at the end of the day, you can't even pass the microblend test. So how in the world are you going to make my product that has all the tests underneath of it that can back itself 100%? Matter of fact, it's being done in a max out zone, more light than you have in your apartment. And you call yourself making my product at the end of the day, and your own stuff can't pass the microblend. But we can. I got to get me another one too. There's another color we're going to get too. There's one called something soft gray, I think it is. I want that one. I definitely want to do that one next. We'll give it to them as a challenge, as we always do. Gotta do these tests, man. No, they don't want to. They got to. I like putting labels on there this time. They don't want to do it, but they gotta do it. No, they don't want to. They got it. All right, we're going to take it while I'm at it. I wonder if that came out already. The Addams Family Wednesday. I want to watch that. That's going to be pretty good. Seriously? That should have been a movie. Have you noticed that a lot of the big stars, Sylvester Stallone, a lot of these big stars, Kevin Hart, The Rock, a lot of these big stars are showing up on Netflix and Hulu? Because again, I told you that the movie industry is not doing so well because of COVID. Again, it's still going to be a problem for them at the end of the day. And a lot of these stars are not going to be able to get the money that they really want from the movie industry due to the fact that they really can't spend the money on these major films because again, they don't really know if they're going to have enough people to come in there and sit down to get their money back after spending all this money for these blockbuster movies. Did you ever notice that movies now, like the special effects look horrible compared to before COVID? You know, watching the Endgame and all that stuff, the special effects on stuff looked amazing. Now it's like, ugh, doesn't really look that good. And now you're seeing more of these movies and more of these shows popping up on Prime Video and popping up on Hulu and popping up on Netflix. A lot of movies are popping up with big stars in it because that's where they're getting their money from. The movie industry really is an investment on how many people are going to come out, sit down in these chairs and pay these tickets. They're going to give us back this money. COVID kind of puts a kind of a cramp in that because a lot of people aren't really coming out to the movies like that anymore. They really aren't. They're doing it from home. That's where they're doing it from. Ever since when they started doing movies that you can buy the same movie that you can go to the movie theater and sit down, you can stream that right into your home. And because now they've seen they had the capability to do so, a lot of people really don't want to go to the movies at the end of the day. So if you're a big into the movie industry and you are at the end of the day are not going to spend that kind of money on a serious film if you know you're not going to get your money back. That's why a lot of these stars are popping up on Netflix and Hulu and Amazon Prime, which I saw Sylvester Stallone. I think it's called the Samaritan or whatever, something he's in. I'm watching that too, by the way. That's really cool. And yeah. I got into the right field. I don't have to go to the movies. I got movie screens throughout the entire house, and I don't even use them for that. Usually I just watch most of just documentaries. That's what I'm usually watching. I forgot we do have one of them that's a 38. Let me see which one. This one. That's right. We got to count it up right. We got one share package, and we got one share bundle, and we got one single 30. I forgot we do have another one. That one. People telling me they should bring for McDonald's. They should bring back literally the Golden Arches. I miss the Golden Arches. I don't know why they got rid of it to begin with. That was just real stupid. Iconic design. I guess somebody at a board meeting thought that it was too fashion, but that's what makes McDonald's McDonald's is the Golden Arches. They need to go back to the original on how they did McDonald's. That's how I grew up with. But you know, I think these fast food restaurants and literally food back then at McDonald's would taste a lot better than what it tastes like now. Now it tastes like dog food. Except for Wendy's. Wendy's is pretty good. No, my fan Burger King. I like Burger King. Burger King has that flame broil. That's what I like about Burger King. Now there was a restaurant. If you want to talk about restaurants in the day, there was the Hard Shell Cafe, there was Labette Fins, and there was the Bookbinders in Philadelphia. If people want to discuss food at the end of the day, you weren't walking in there with $500. Try $4,000. That's what you would need. The wine list was freaking crazy expensive. The Dom Perignon and all of the crazy stuff they had on it. And you could start off with a hamburger at $30. Anything you wanted on top of it was $2. When it cheese, $2. When it lettuce, it was $2. When it tomatoes, it was $2. And anything else was going to be $2. You can literally walk out of there with a $50 burger. Yep. That's bringing me on. Yeah. That thing is really expensive. Well, if you knew half of the horror stories that I know about working in the restaurant field, it'd make your hair stand on the back of your neck. I could tell you stories that just scar you for life. I got some stories in the back of my head that I would never tell anybody about. Things that I've seen in the field. Ugh. The golden rule is, what you don't know can't hurt you. Literally, had somebody tell me that. That's why you need to pray over your food when you go eat it. I'm serious. I never forget, we had this one guy. I worked in this plant where we actually made lawn patio furniture. And every time this guy came in, he always had no bread. Never ate with bread. He had these little deli rolls with the toothpicks in them. And I asked him one day, why don't you eat any bread? He used to work for Stroman. I ain't gonna say much, and you don't need to know the rest of it, but that's all you need to know. There's enough for him never go near bread again. I've seen some stuff that at the end of the day, I will not eat the food no matter what. I don't care what it is. I won't eat it. Won't touch it, won't go near it. Certain food I will not go near. Like I said, I've seen some pretty bad stuff. How often does your food get dropped on the floor? Quite a lot. Are you ever gonna know about it? Nah. It's been cleaned with fire. You know that restaurants are allowed to have a certain amount of flies and mice? It's virtually impossible. There's nowhere in the world that you're going to be able to have a restaurant that's perfectly bug-free and mouse-free. That's never going to happen. You ever watch a Gordon Ramsay Kitchen Nightmare? That ain't that far off. A lot of you not. Some of you probably sitting there thinking that and thinking right now. If you're watching this in a restaurant right now. Oh, key, important. Never send the food back. Bad idea. Chefs can be very arrogant, very temperamental, and they do not like to be told that their food is not good enough, especially from someone they consider to be inexperienced at the end of the day compared to them. Don't send it back. Well, I'm not saying every restaurant will do this. The majority of ones I worked in did. But what if I go to an expensive restaurant? The chances of me running this is no. The place I worked at, I'm not going to name the place, but they had the money to pay off the inspectors. When you walk down in the dry stock area, well, they had a couple of things running down there. I haven't seen them yet, but you never had to go down there with a baseball bat because I had no idea what was running around there. It was something pretty big. But anyway, probably a raccoon or something. Oh man, I shouldn't even say this. Pretty messed up too. Now what the heck? My videos are like that anyway. I kind of explain these things as I go along. There were so many cockroaches in the wine cellar that literally felt like walking on graham crackers when you walk down into the wine cellar to pick up wine. It was literally that nasty. We even had one place had us pick up the condiments out of the trash can. You know, like apples and fruit and all that stuff like that, and ketchup and mustard, and wash everything down and put it right back on the table. These are jobs I didn't keep very long and I quit because it was disgusting. Because at the end of the day, you're watching these jerkers do this horrible stuff in the back of the restaurant and you walk up front to get a breather and you're seeing a family over there eating. I walked out of a couple of restaurants. I quit. Good. When you go out to eat, you gotta pay for your food. You never know at the end of the day who you're dealing with. That's kind of messed up, but it's true. All right. If I haven't scarred you already for life, like, good gracious, really, man? Really? That's a jacked up story. Well, it's true. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. That's why you pray over your food before you eat it. You have the Lord to bless over whatever you're eating. Because you never know in the back who did what to it. At the end of the day, somebody gets mad at the supervisor, they're not going to take it on the supervisor, they'll lose their job. They're going to take it out on the product. That's what's going to happen. All right. What do we have here? Up there. Up there, right there. Oh. This is something else. What much is that? Yeah. We got a 40 ounce. We don't make the 40 ounces for at all, but this is an exchange for a customer. No, I'm not going to waste any more time in this whole microblend thing because if he hasn't done the demonstration by now, I don't have time to go behind people to have them do demonstrations at the end of the day. Now it's up to you guys at the end of the day to figure out how to work around that nonsense. But at least now you know. We got him out. Pour some tea. Tea, marvelous tea. Tea, marvelous, delicious. But I need to buy my microblend because I have to go downstairs and I have to paint them up to do demonstrations for some of the screens we're doing for tests. We're going to start using that as our test paint. Where's the other one at? Oh, here. I gotta print him out one. There you go. Oh. Well, Miles fired him up. It's time to fire up. Oh, I forgot to let the demo on. So I'm gonna do the batch numbers tomorrow because dang, man, I forgot that included on there. All right. So I'm gonna do the batch numbers tomorrow because I want to get it done early in the morning, and that's a lot of testing. So I'm gonna sit back and relax for a minute. But everybody's taken care of. Everybody's good to go. I got to take care of the exchanges. I'll be contacting you guys shortly. Michael, you can play, but you don't have the thumbs, man. There you go. Okay. Saber.
Winter hasn't officially arrived. We've already lost two.
Wait, we're doing challenges? We're not doing challenges. Heck no.
noise is spreading in every 6 miles. Are we really going in there?
Unless you want to freeze to death this winter, then yes. We must work quickly.
Siphoning gas from every car in the whole will take a week.
We'll be lucky to find any gas.
In a few days,
You got a better idea? I'm all ears. These buildings could have gas.
Our supply team cleared the mountain leaves it. The ship is all we've got.
the marina. Can you read it?
Look how it's done.
Below! Here we go. Watch yourselves!
I see a big one! The big one's gone!
Who's the guy?
Наступаем на склад! Закройте ворота!
Russians. Why are they here? We have an agreement. Something's wrong. Come on.
I have a defense kit!
Whoa, hold your fire!
You're clear.
This port is ours. That was your deal.
We tried to reach you on the radio.
Why has he come here?
Our settlement is in trouble. We need help. I don't buy it. We should bring them to the base.
The swarm could follow us. Can you fight?
We have wounded, but yes, we can fight.
Machine guns!
Stay where you are. If you see a shot, take it.
This is our radio frequency. We can use it to coordinate. Заблокируйте двери. Зарядите оружие, патроны держать наготове.
That's more like it.
These should hold them back. Cut them down!
Machine gun in place!
Started with 9. Here you go. Here comes the-
Have them down! Left side, here they come. Reloading! Somebody stop it! That's it. All clear. You said you're in trouble. What do you mean? We're slowly freezing.
Aren't you from here? This is our first winter in Russia.
We don't want fuel. We have a nuclear submarine, but it needs new components. I sent a scavenging party to your ship's cache, but we lost contact. Help us, and we can give you power.
We're going to accept this offer. It's what we need.
We'll check with the command.
Command can wait. Let's get what they need off the ship. Keep your eyes peeled. Something's off. What's in here?
Like an A launcher? I'll take that.
This one, man.
Eyes peeled. There's a hider. Found the creeper. Where are your people?
They were headed for the ship's atrium.
You help them? I need your word that you'll help us.
You have my word.
Oh shoot.
Enough!
Hiding anymore?
Must be breaching the stand. I can get through there.
Oh no, where the heck you go to? Oh, she ran. Mother George. Gotta kill that. Let's gotta go. She's up there somewhere. You know,
A flamethrower, you're right. Tank's empty.
Back to looking for fuel.
look right here. I'll take, this is Raven the Scout.
I can work with this.
Alright.
Stay very quiet.
fuel on the other side. We gotta go around it. We're going around.
We need to get in there. Find some fuel.
No.
Come on, find the fuel. Let's see. Lord, has anybody found the fuel? Jackpot.
Where are we going to? Oh, there she is. Something popped up.
Anybody found the fuel? Flamer's ready. Watch your head! Messing with the wrong guy! Melting the ice. Go up clear. Regroup. Then continue. Move.
Look,
What's the most direct route to the atrium?
there are stairs in the back of this room.
Hostilities when we arrive.
Mine.
How do the authorities order? Silence.
Explosive.
They don't know we're here. No! Be alert. I see a hider. Enemy explosives! What's in here?
I can't regret. What's in the dark?
Reloading.
Steel door out. What next? Elevator has no power.
There's a backup generator. It'll power the elevator.
Workers down. Hang on. You'll survive. On your feet.
I'm reloading.
Need to refuel the generator. Look for that gas.
Fresh ammo!
Better.
Might need help.
Look at this. Next time, watch yourself. Many takes.
Right, this one.
Come check this out. Come on, we need to find that fuel. You're not done yet.
Just too close.
Look at this.
Changing ammo.
Whoa! Oh, sorry.
Come on, we need to find that fuel. Found it. Going for the generator. Need more gas. Keep looking.
Oh, so I got rescued. Oh, God.
Found it. Going for the generator. That should do it. Ignition.
Where are we going right now? We definitely get
Someone take up the road!
Screamers!
Alright, take him down. Big man just ran through. Where'd he go? He just ran through here. What if he can go that fast? Whatever.
Screamers down! Nothing. We have to reset the system. We need to trigger the pumps, engine, and grid all at the same time. There's a hider up ahead.
Where's the ball?
No more go. That's it. Get to the elevator.
Oh, crap. I'm lost. Where's the elevator at?
Stay very quiet. Let's go.
Diva! If you want it, please, don't shoot!
We're getting you out of here. Russia, we reach your people. They're okay.
Thank God. Get them out.
stay behind us. We are leaving.
Wait! We don't have everything we need.
How much longer do you need?
A few more minutes.
Keep moving. We're covering you. Let's get this place set up for fight. I have a defense kit.
I voted on our side. What do you got on the side?
Voltage grid running.
I'm gonna do. Let's see what we got the ammo in there. I'll take this one.
This one's good.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely take that.
That's more like it. Fire defenses!
All guns to the bottom of the ship!
Machine gun surge! The ship is breaking apart!
That's nasty.
You don't stand a chance! Reload! Let's see the move! They're moving! Cover me!
Somebody stop me! Changing level!
Stay up. Help! Help! They've got Diva.
Let's put in a circle!
What's the other one at?
I'm reloading!
I'm moving! Cover me! You're in my world now!
Where's he at?
It's just fine.
We need to help them.
I'm out!
Come on, you let you get it. There you go. There you go, buddy.
Diva is down.
I need ammo. Look at that. Notice?
Mowing them down.
Let me see. We got charge or we done? Oh, we good. Ooh. No, you really put this in my back. Oh, it's a bull. All right, buddy. Pick me up. I got to let you the daylight tell you. Oh, man, what do you think you're telling my drones went up? That's my drone. Oh, shit.
Learn to aim! All that practice paid off.
Coming down your leg. Oh, come on! I hate this level so much. It's a hard level, man. It's gonna bite. I'll have to come back to this later. I need my gamer friends. Back up. How can you not have posable thumbs? Merc on that level. I'm like a driver. Yawn. 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 You're a Sphinx cat? You definitely would do that.
Go on, lighten up! This should get right fire!
ーパーサイヤ人孫悟空だ。
Water. Just gonna charge real quick. All right, we're good. And mind you, projector we're using in the demonstration is my ViewSonic 600 by 800 720p SVGA projector at around $150. Actually, the customer John T also using the same projector I'm using also too. So I just want to show off a little gaming, and sometimes we put that in the update. So I'll put updates in some gaming demonstrations. So that's what we do. Again, no $4,000, no $3,000 projector, $150 projector SVGA. This is how amazing our technology makes gaming at the end of the day. And this is the 39 Extreme Black Widow that will be on sale on the 8th of September. Top off. That was on my screen. Fans in the way. There we go.
レザー失せろ。貴様に用はない。
伝説のスーパーサイヤ人も俺の敵ではない。調子に乗るか。
僕も暇じゃないんでね。伝説のスーパーサイヤ人。
All right, people, I gotta go. I gotta make some phone calls, have some things to take care of. Hope you enjoyed the demonstration with a little gaming involved in it. As for the customers, you guys are all taken care of. Just have to go in and get your orders all taken care of. Everything, all the containers are here. So I'm happy about that. We got all the containers here for the customers. Your 2.0s will be shipping out tomorrow. Everybody else, like I said, your stuff is coming in, so we'll get you done as we go along. As for the exchange orders, don't worry about that. We have you taken care of. I'll be contacting you today. I'll let you know where your orders and what's going on with it. You're all taken care of. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch the demonstration. And like I said, to get updates, best thing to do is subscribe. With that being said, hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you for your time. Got to go, and God bless.